this video, you will learn how to use Photostory 3 for Windows. You will find it on your Start, Programs, and it should be there. It'll be on all of the school computers. It just might be in a little bit of a different location for everyone. When Photostory 3 opens, it will open up like this, and we want Begin a New Story. Then we press Next. Now you should have already taken your pictures for this assignment around the school, have uploaded them into a folder on your computer. Once you have done that, then you click on Import Pictures. Find where you have the folder of pictures. So mine are Photostory pictures. And if you have them in a folder by themselves, then you can just click on the first picture and press Ctrl-A to get all of the pictures. So that will import all the pictures in the folder. Press OK. Now we can, if we need to do any edits or rotations, just click on the picture, and here's your rotate, here's your edit, and you can do different things. Now I have duplicate pictures, so I can click on one picture and press X right over here to delete it. I also need to rearrange my pictures, so there's two ways to do that. I can click on the picture that I want to move, and I can either use these arrows, and that will move it, or I can drag it, and that will move it. So now I have my pictures in the order that I want, and now it's time to put on the text. So I press Next. Now my text box is right up here, and I'm going to type in Chinook School Division by Mrs. Bender. Alright, well now it's right in the middle and you can't really see it very well. So I can move it around either to the left, the center, the right, the top, the middle, the bottom. So I'm going to try it in the top left. I can also enter another space at the top, and that might help. Or I might try it on the bottom, and I think that actually works a little bit better. You can also change the font, the size, and all that just by clicking on these A's. And here's your font, your bold, your size, and your color. So I bolded it. It's a little too much. Oh, and I made it bigger. So I'm going to have it 16 in bold. There we go. So Chinook School Division by Mrs. Bender. Now to do the next picture, you just click on the next picture and you type in your text. So I'll let you do all of your texts. Now that we have all of the text on and how we want it, then we can go to Next and start doing the narration. And make sure that your text is in a location that you can see it. So I press Next, and here's the narration. Make sure that you're on the first slide, and so to get there, just click on it. This little box here is for you to aid yourself in for what you're going to say. No one else sees it but you. So to start your narration, you just click on this button, and as soon as you press it, it will start. So I would say, welcome to Chinook School Division. My name is Mrs. Bender, and this is where I work. I press stop. Now I can either click on preview and preview it. So I would say, welcome to Chinook School Division. My name is Mrs. Bender, and this is where I work. Since I made a mistake, I could delete it by just clicking on Delete Narration. And I could start again. Welcome to Chinook School Division. This is my school, and my name is Mrs. Bender. So after you do all of them, you can preview them if you'd like. You don't have to. And then when you're ready to go on to the next picture, you just click on the next picture and click on Record Narration. So I will let you do that for each picture. And if you look down at the bottom, it'll show your little narration and how long it takes. This is all that is required for this assignment. You can customize the motion, you can put on effects, you can do different things like that, and that is found here. If you go to the previous step, there's the effects, next step. That's all that is needed for this assignment. So now we press Next, and we can put on music if we wish, so you can select music if you have music on your computer, or you can create music. If you don't have any music on your computer, there's all sorts of interesting music that you can create. But again, it's not necessary for this assignment. So I'm going to press Next. Now, there's two things that we have to do when we save. We're going to click on Save Project right now, and this saves the photo story version of your project. This is so that way if you want to ever go back and edit the project, you are able to. So I'm going to name this Photo Story, Mrs. Bender, Photo Story Intro, because that is the assignment that it is. Make sure that you know where you are saving. You might not be able to save in the video section at your school. So save. Again, that just saves your project. Now we want to save a video file, so in that way it'll play as a video. So we press Browse, choose where you want it, and notice now it'll be a WMV. You can change, you won't be able to change it on this one. And now name it Photo Story Intro, and your name, and press save. Make sure that if you need to browse and change where you're saving that you do that, because you don't want to lose this. And now I press, the profile is going to be profile for computers, that's fine. Next. There is also other ways that you can save. You can change your settings and make it smaller. You don't want it any bigger than this because you are going to be uploading it. So now we can view your story, and this will play in the Windows Media Player. And there's mine. Now that you're done your video, you have to make sure that you upload the WMV file into Moodle, not the photo story file. So now go back into the assignment and upload the appropriate file. If you need help with the uploading, we have 2 previous videos on how to upload an assignment.